Okay, it's looking more as if the United Nations and the United States will be interceding for Nnamdi Kanu, because in 2022, the United Nations ordered the Nigerian government under Buhari to release Nnamdi Kanu. But they were adamant as regards this. But at the same time, the US, the UN are picking what? The UN Working Committee have started again. They said it's that time Nnamdi Kanu gain his freedom. And at the same time, they are looking for peace in Nigeria, because with what is going on in the north, the south, there is no peace in Nigeria. But do you think
the only peace in Nigeria is when Biafra is left Nigeria? And you see the handwriting on the wall that United Nations is working hard to make sure that Kanu, that was wrongly sentenced, be freed so soon. So all Biafrans, IPOBs in diaspora and within Nigeria, jubilating. They are all jubilating, celebrating, making merriment over that move by United States of America, Canada, Israel, and the United Nations. Because they have actually worked hard on this to solve this problem of, lack of peace, insecurity, political crisis, warring tribes in Nigeria. A situation whereby the Yoruba, Fulani, clinging onto political power from the time they end the civil war that Nigeria fought ended in 1970 till date. It was only Fulani, it was only Yoruba. It is only Yoruba now. So that's why United Nations, United States of America are working hard to make sure that Biafra is seeded away. Biafra is separated from Nigeria so that there will be peace. They've actually worked hard and found out that it is only when Biafra, Southeasterners, is disintegrated, from Nigeria, that is when peace will come. That's why you see what is going on. Nnamdi Kanu was illegally renditioned from Kenya into Nigeria states in 2021. And that is what has brought this trouble of insecurity in the southeast. And the United Nations has actually worked it out that if Kanu is freed, peace in the southeastern Nigeria will be what? Restored. That's why people are dying unnecessarily in their farmlands, unnecessarily in the cities and urbanities, localities, insecurity everywhere, because Kanu was illegally renditioned from Nairobi, Kenya, and jailed in Nigeria illegitimately under a law that is not in existence. So they have actually worked it out that immediately they rescue Kanu from Nigerian den of political thieves. There should be peace in Nigeria. Look at Sokoto today. They transfer Kanu illegally to Sokoto. It is an illegal transfer. The Chief Justice himself, Omotocho, has no right whatsoever to determine where Kanu should be kept, where he should be jailed. The prison determination by the Justice Omotocho is another part of marginalization and the conjugation. I don't know what to understand. That is slavery. You let the judgment out illegitimately. We know you judged a law that is not existing in Nigeria Constitution. Why giving order that they should take him to Sokoto? They plan to take him to Sokoto so that they will kill him in Sokoto.
It was alleged that he was even stabbed. Nnamdi Kanu was stabbed recently, but Maxwell Okwara, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, came out to debunk this. He said he was not stabbed. But a lot of people are saying that the Sokoto Caliphate should be careful.
Listen, my friend, you are 100% correct. All of a sudden, there was a crisis, form of, fight around the prison where Kanu is kept right now. A sort of bloody, altercation busted out, and Kanu was nearly stabbed in the prison. He was stabbed. It was by whiskers that Kanu escaped death. They nearly killed Kanu in prison at Sokoto, and that was more or less reasons why Ejimako, Showore, Kanu's junior brother were fighting hard to remove him from Sokoto, bring him to Abuja, where he will be very closer to the Court of Appeal. Court of Appeal, they've not gone to the Court of Appeal. And it is not right for them to allow Kanu, after leaving Sokoto from morning to Abuja, it will be late. You see it? Omotocho didn't want any Court of Appeal. That's why he threw him at Sokoto, very far from Abuja, so that if they want to be coming to Court of Appeal, it is going to take them years. By then, Kanu must have spent 20 years in prison in Sokoto before coming to appeal. That's why the lawyers are working too hard, and other stakeholders in the southeastern Nigeria, including Chowore, to make sure that KANU is removed from Sokoto prison. I don't know what to understand. Not that they nearly stabbed him. No. He was stabbed in the prison. They wanted to kill him. That was Omotocho's ultimate plan. His utmost plan is to make sure that KANU did not come back alive from Sokoto. Omotocho, I want to remember for you, when Awolowo was jailed in the north in 1950s, Nnamdi Azikiwe worked hard and made sure that Awolowo is brought to southeastern Nigeria, which was why he was jailed in Cross River State. He stayed in Cross River State because his safety was guaranteed in Cross River State, Calabar. That was where Awolowo last stayed until he was removed by the same southeasterner, a good leader, General Chukwuemeka Odumegojukwu, remove him. Omotocho tribal by God worked hard and made sure that KANU was jailed in Sokoto. Sokoto prison is too far from Abuja, where the final sentencing actually took place. Omotocho, a tribal by God, a legal moron, actually could not understand the reason why he should at least do the needful to his southern brother. Yoruba judges are, if you ask me, they are below the quality of persons that could at least, handle a case of that high magnanimity. That case is too classical for Omotocho. Omotocho is not qualified to handle that case. And you have seen that he has actually destroyed the legacy. Legal legacy he worked for many years. His certificate is to be withdrawn. It has been concluded in the UK. It has been concluded in the United Nations organizations that they are coming to Nigeria to make sure that they disqualify the infant lawyer, the unqualified chief justice that illegally jailed somebody under a law that is not gazetted in Nigerian constitution. So I'm telling you, KANU is about coming out. The old BIAFRAS in America, they are jubilating. They are working hard, coming in their great number to make sure that KANU is out. That is the latest development right now. The Ipob in the southeastern Nigeria, they must up, they actually know that if KANU comes out, it's not a question of a demarcation or division between Ralph Wazurika and KANU, Nnamdi Kanu. No time for divisions, demarcations and altercations. Right now, what we are working for is unity. And unity is the only thing that could unite all of us together. KANU is coming out very soon.
But do you not think the president can use this, because recently we saw, Pastor Matthew Kuka, going to visit Nnamdi Kanu. At the same time, a lot of people are already ascribing this to that the federal government already, codedly or secretly begging Nnamdi Kanu to drop the citation, because we saw Matthew Kuka again going to visit Nnamdi Kanu. Do you not think the federal government are the ones sending this powerful delegate to go and visit Nnamdi Kanu?
You are 100% right. Ask me why. Do you know that the federal government of Nigeria you're talking about had secretly visited Nnamdi Kanu, asking him to accept 800 billion naira? I was telling some
allegedly.
Yes, not allegedly. Before it was 500 billion. Currently it was 800 billion. They were eyeing 1 trillion so that KANU should be given some oil wells in the southeastern Nigeria. I don't know what to understand. To forget or forfeit Biafra for 800 billion and oil well. KANU said no, capital no. It's either Biafra you give him or you allow death to finalize all this issue of agitation of 18. And we must know that it is the right of every freedom fighter to die with the flag, with the sovereignty of the nationality he is fighting for to get the freedom. So that's why you can see there's no way anything about KANU's agitation or KANU's incarceration should be what? Reversed. It is irreversible. He has been jailed. He is in jail. It's either he come out dead or alive with Biafra. So that 800 billion, if you ask me, is a chewing gum money. Biafra is worth more than $800 billion. Biafra is worth more than Nigerian nationality. Biafra is worth more than Buhari, TINUBU, and all the components of federal government of Nigeria that actually incarcerated and punished this young man this way. They did from 2021. I'm telling you, it is finality. To finalize all things, the climax of all things now is that KANU has actually succeeded on getting Biafra. The Easterners, the IPOBs, The Igbos in diasporas in Nigeria, everybody's rejoicing right now because it is game over for federal government of Nigeria. A country that is bent on marginalizing the Igbo nations. Immediately after the war in 1970, they keep on prosecuting, marginalizing, exploiting, suppressing and oppressing the Igbo nations in the Niger Delta region, or you call it Biafra coastal lines. All the states, Biafra coastal states are Biafra nationality, all of them. And you can see the kind of marginalization given to these people for over 55 years now. From 1970 till today, it is Yoruba, Hausa, Yoruba, Hausa, Yoruba, Hausa are in the political leadership of the country, sharing and distributing the national cake among them, excluding the Igbo people. What do you want us to do? Do you think we are fools? The people that are running down this kind of, rage or political crisis in Nigeria are the southwestern media. They have Punch, they have The Nation, they have the Vanguard, Daily Times, for them by themselves, writing all manners of narratives in favor of Fulani Yoruba. They are not doing their work of, let me say, selfless reportage. All the reportage in the southwest, everywhere in Nigeria, by the media houses is in favor of Fulani nationalities and the Yoruba nationalities. They are the two that are on the political leadership of Nigeria since 1970 till date. And we are looking at it as if we don't know what is happening. We know all this. For peace to reign, everybody is quiet. And time has come for us to let the cat off the sack. At least we have seen what happened to Nnamdi Kanu. And today, we see the young man coming out, willy-nilly. Whether the country likes it or not, international law must stay. If Nigeria thinks actually that every Nigerian citizen should bend down on their knee to beg TINUBU or to beg Fulani or to beg Gumi or to beg Malami or to beg Omotocho, no. International law supersedes Nigerian law. ECOWAS is under AU. AU is under United Nations. KANU has right to come out of prison unscathed, unhurt. And I'm telling you, this is all I have today for my own analysis. And my name remains Ralph Tresvant of Nnamdi Kanu's Freedom Media Communications. Like, share, come down to comment section and talk with me. Hit the notification bell. Thank you.
And don't forget to subscribe and for more updated and latest information around Nigeria and around the world. Always like, comment, share, and most importantly subscribe and on the notification bell for more content. Thank you very much.